The Denver Nuggets have been facing an unexpected and troubling trend at home this season, suffering 4 defeats by 20 points or more, a feat they had only experienced 4 times over previous 5 seasons. This raises a question. What's happening at home this year, particularly with these lopsided losses? While injuries have played a role, including star players like Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, and Aaron Gordon missing significant games, the Nuggets' recent performances, especially against teams like Houston, Cleveland, and New York, show deeper issues that go beyond just missing key players. What stands out is a lack of consistency, especially in high-pressure games like the one against the Minnesota Timberwolves, which the Nuggets failed to deliver on. The game started poorly for Denver, as they found themselves down 11-2 early. Murray struggled offensively, going 0 for 5, then 0 for 7 in the first quarter, and the team couldn't gain any real momentum. The Timberwolves, on the other hand, came out with an edge, understanding the importance of this game in their battle for a top 6 spot in the standings. The Nuggets, perhaps fatigued from a tough stretch of games, including back-to-back matchups with Oklahoma City, lacked the energy and focus needed to compete at their usual high level. One of the most glaring disparities in the game was the three-point shooting. The Timberwolves made 17 three-pointers, while the Nuggets managed just 7, resulting in a 30-point differential from beyond the arc. Many of Minnesota's three-point shots were wide open, a result of a defensive lapse from Denver. The Timberwolves spread the floor well, allowing their players, particularly Anthony Edwards, to exploit open shooting opportunities. The Nuggets' defense, often lauded for its versatility, simply couldn't contain Minnesota's hot shooting, with the Timberwolves making the most of their offensive rebounds and second-chance points. Minnesota's relentless energy on defense and their ability to generate open shots played a crucial role in their commanding victory. The Timberwolves' physicality was evident, and Julius Randle's strong performance, adding 25 points alongside Edwards' 29, proved a tough matchup for the Nuggets. The loss had consequences beyond the final score. The Nuggets saw their position in the standings slip as Memphis won their game, pushing the Nuggets down a notch. The race for positioning in the West is incredibly tight, with Denver now holding a razor-thin lead over the Lakers, who are hot on their heels. The Nuggets' upcoming 2-game stretch against Los Angeles will be crucial. If Denver wants to hold on to a top 2 seed, they need to win both matchups, especially considering the Lakers won't be at full strength. These games are an opportunity for the Nuggets to control their fate and prove their resilience. However, the Nuggets know they cannot afford to make excuses. Despite the absence of key players like Gordon in some recent games, the team recognizes that they need to focus on the small details. Whether it's boxing out on rebounds or closing out better on shooters, those little things matter in the long run. Denver also needs to address their defensive inconsistencies, particularly in the first half. The team has shown it can make adjustments in the second half, but the challenge is becoming more consistent throughout the entire game. The Nuggets' issues with defense have been a recurring theme over the past few seasons, with the team often relying on dramatic third-quarter surges to get back into games. It's clear they need a more balanced approach, one that doesn't rely on explosive runs to overcome poor starts. For Coach Michael Malone, this loss isn't just about the score, it's a learning opportunity. While Denver has had its share of success since December, ranking as one of the top teams in the league. Tonight's game exposed weaknesses that can't be ignored. There's a lot to review in the film session, especially regarding defensive rotations and the team's struggles to guard the three-point line. Denver's defense simply wasn't up to par, allowing the Timberwolves to score 29 second-chance points on 12 offensive rebounds. The Nuggets' issues in defending long-range shots have been evident all season, and this game was no different. Minnesota took full advantage of the Nuggets' defensive lapses, turning those offensive rebounds into wide-open threes. In terms of individual performances, it was clear that Denver struggled to get the best out of its key players. Murray's shooting struggles were highlighted, and even Michael Porter Jr. couldn't find his rhythm, facing a tough defensive matchup. The Timberwolves, particularly Edwards and Randle, showed how important it is to play with intensity and focus, qualities that Denver could not match. However, there's no sense of resignation for the Nuggets. Coach Malone and the players understand that they can't simply accept these losses as part of the game. They have to adjust, adapt, and find ways to improve, especially with the pressure mounting as the season draws to a close. The Nuggets' upcoming stretch is pivotal. They need to regroup, focus on their defensive lapses, and find a way to bounce back with stronger efforts. The Lakers, despite being shorthanded, present an opportunity for Denver to assert themselves and prove they can withstand adversity. The Nuggets' road to the playoffs will not be easy, but their ability to respond to this loss and control their destiny in the coming games will determine their postseason fate.